Tonight, we are hearing from the Grand Rapids Clerk about voter turnout.
13 on your side's Micah Cho is live. Hi, Micah. What can you tell us?
Hi, guys. Yeah, we're here with Joel Hondorp at Rapids University in Grand Rapids. Joel, can you kind of tell us where are we and what is this facility being used for?
Yeah, so we're at Rapids University. Obviously, it was hot and heavy here this past week. We did 9 days of early voting here. Tonight we have AV counting board that's kind of wrapping up tonight, and then our receiving board is here where all the precinct chairs will be bringing all their equipment.
Yeah, we know that clerks, county clerks, township and city clerks, they've been busy all night. Tell me, how have you guys been doing over the past few hours?
Oh, I think it's been really well. The weather's kind of holding off, which for that last minute voting is getting a little windy, but we'll see how it ends here at the end of the day. I haven't heard really anything of any lines at any precincts, but I've been here getting set up and making sure things are going smoothly. But as a whole, it looks like because of early voting and lots of absentees, Election Day may have been a little bit slower than what it's been in the past.
Yeah, I mean, we were in Byron Township. We were just talking about this, but we were in Byron Township just a couple hours ago, and the township clerk there said the exact same thing. Is that something you guys were kind of expecting with early voting?
Yeah, we were expecting it, although we were trying to look at what happened in 2020 when we had 60,000 absentee ballots, and this year we issued 37,000. So did those voters just move from absentee to early voting, and we still had the same amount of precinct voters? It's kind of interesting just to watch. Every election cycle is so different, so it's kind of hard when people say, well, is this normal? I'm like, I don't know what normal is anymore because we've had so much election changes over the last 8 years.
Like from now on, every election could be different.
Well, I hope it's kind of settled now for a few elections.
Now, talk about just down the hall here, you have workers in there. Tell me, what are they doing and how long have they been working for today?
So they started at noon today for the AV Counting Board. Because we can do pre-processing of AV Counting Board, they actually we started tabulating absentees last Tuesday. So we've had a whole week to, as the absentee ballots come in, get them processed. So they didn't have to come in until noon, so that group is fresh. What we're waiting now is for those last pickups at the drop boxes and to bring those here to be counted.
Do you guys expect a bigger turnout, or not a turnout, but are you guys expecting a lot to come through those drop boxes?
I'm not sure. We emptied them this afternoon, so we've emptied them twice I think already today. So we'll see what comes in at the end.
Yeah, and you might have mentioned, just wrapping up, you might have mentioned this a little bit earlier, but I know you were talking about absentee ballots. Do you know how many you guys have received back?
Yeah, so I just checked. We're at 91% return.
Is that something that you guys were hoping for? Or
I hope so. I mean, so absentee ballots that weren't returned, obviously, then the voters either chose to go to the precinct. So there's a whole bunch of different ways that voters can vote. So until the dust settles, we won't know what all those numbers mean.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to tell voters or anybody sitting at home tonight?
Be patient, watching for the results. Obviously, everybody's excited to see what's going to happen, but this election's been a long season, and it takes a little bit to count votes and get them up online.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll send it back to you guys at the studio. For now, live at Rapids University, I'm Micah Cho for 13 on your side.
And you just heard that from the Grand Rapids City Clerk. 91% of the absentee ballots that were handed out have been returned.